I love colors. Sometimes. Every time I see a good color combo, I pretend like I know why it's good. I love the blues in this piece. It's actually gray. Oh. Right. So in this pursuit of knowing colors, I came across Yotaro, a digital artist with color understanding like this. And she draws fan arts of my boy Kurapika. I had to know her secrets, and she has a full-blown art course on Colosso, which turned my color palette from this to this in 3 days, giving me more variety to add to my art style. And Colosso happens to be the sponsor of this video. Colosso is a global online learning platform offering in-depth classes in creative fields like illustration, motion design, 3D modeling, and
proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
I know what you guys are interested in. Art gods. And art gods do they have in Colosso? Because what do you mean they have a website full of literal top tier professionals giving out art courses? They have this webtoon artist, they have that webtoon artist, they have Sung Soo-jong, they have Jida, they have Reno Tuna. And Colosso was kind enough to give out exclusive subscriber discount code, which is in the description. So if you guys want to take an art course on your own, don't forget to use the discount code. So in this video, I'm going to tell you guys everything I learned from Yotaro's Colosso class. And it is not a mystery. Colosso is very open about their classes and what you will learn in it. Like every single class has a trailer. Like I'm taking Yotaro's class, and before even getting into the class, I know exactly what I'm getting into. The class highlight was creating compelling character design. I need that. Coloring methods to strengthen your visual eye. Need that too. Emulating texture through brushes and cross-hatching. I'll take that as well. Under the curriculum, they have basically listed out every single chapter and every single subject you will learn under each chapter. And if you're still not sure, there's a class preview to see if you fuck with that artist teaching style, so you exactly know what you're getting into. The class had a lot of subjects covered, like anatomy, hair tips, focal point, simple head shape, but my focus was on those damn colors and the composition, because her art is very deliberate. If you catch yourself wandering around and landing on a particular place, you bet she planned that shit. In the course, she went over composition and examples on how she uses it. Obviously, there was the composition that everybody knows, rule of thirds, golden ratio, but then she pulled this one out. Oh shit! Why have I never seen this one? These are shape-based composition. And let me tell you, I don't know what that is. But she explains it. It's an L arrangement where elements create L shape like you. Loser! Sorry. In this composition, we want an element here and here. Or a single element that goes from here to here. That's L arrangement for you. We also have triangle shape composition, which you can draw like this. But to me, the most interesting composition was the circle, cause I can't fucking draw one. Okay, sorry, I'll be more serious. But to me, the most interesting composition was the circle, because I have control issues and I want to control exactly how my viewer's eye roam around the canvas, and I want it to go around in circles. But what made this composition stand out more was how she tied it into the colors. For example, let's say your main element is this. She would always contrast it with the background to make the main element stand out. Like the background would be dark blue and the character would be hot pink, or even the opposite. And accent colors in the places you want the eyes to roam. This way of coloring is what she calls the 60-30-10 method. The what? 60 being the dominant color, taking 60% of your canvas, 30% being the second dominant color, and 10% of detail, highlights, and accents to help the eyes roam around the canvas. I would say that is a very solid way to go about coloring, but if you're liquid, then I'm sorry. But remember, this is more like a guide, a method, not a rule. You can totally add more colors on top of it and change things around as much as you want. Now we know the composition. We know how to distribute the colors. But do we know how to pick the colors? Let's get into that. In the course, she went through a lot of color picking methods, but my favorites are these three, and I will only talk about these three because this is my channel. First is the complementary, choosing opposite colors in the color wheel. Let's say I'm choosing oranges and yellows as face color. So what is the colors opposite to that colors in the wheel? Purples and pink. So I'm gonna apply those purples and pinks, let's say in her hair. She uses her own brushes in this course, but I'm gonna use my own brushes, which you can buy using the link in the description. So that's complementary. And then we have
analogous.
Fucking hell. So it's basically when you pick colors right next to each other in the color wheel. So let's say if I pick pink, then I'll add the colors next to it like purple, blues to the piece. I love this coloring method. Then the last coloring method that she talks about that I totally fuck with is going off the vibe. Okay, so let's say if you want to create a menacing piece, right? You would pick colors like red, black, blue. You know, those color gives off those energy. It's more like going off the vibe. So let's say in this piece, if you look at my reference, it's rather delicate. So I'm gonna pick colors that's like fragile and delicate, like baby blues, mild yellow, kind of go off the vibe. So those were like the certain three coloring method that I totally loved in her course. This is great because I just created like 3 different palettes in 30 minutes. And out of these drafts, this one was definitely my favorite. And so I started working more on this piece based off the tips she gave throughout the course. A big element of Yvatoro's art style is cross-hatching. What is cross-hatching? That's it. She uses like a texture brush for the cross-hatching. I just use my texture brush. Again, if you want to buy it, it's in the description. Throughout the course, there were random tips given out by the artist, like the transition colors. Let's say the skin color is pink and you want purple blush, and you just apply it and it looks botched. Instead, in transition colors, you apply the purple over the pink a little bit with lesser pen pressure, and I drop that color and use it as blush. That way the purple doesn't come off very harsh on the skin. It's more blended in, it's more harmonious with the color that we are already using. You can repeat this process for anywhere in your art. Like for example, let's say with the same blush, I want to blend it into the skin. So I'm going to take the pink and apply it on top of the blush, and I drop that color and now blend in the colors. I would say this is more seamless blending than just using a blending brush. Another one of the tips, or more like quirks, that Yvatoro adds in her art that I absolutely love is asymmetry, which I am so mad that I didn't come up with it first. Anyways, it's like a simple quirk of asymmetry. One half of the face being a little bit different than the other. Normally we would just apply the same eye color, same hair color on both ends of the faces, but with asymmetry we kind of change it up a little bit. One eye is brighter than the other. One has blue eyelashes while the other has red eyelashes. One eye has the dot, the other one doesn't. This is such a simple, small quirk to add to your art style, but I think that will totally make your art kind of unique. So I of course obviously totally completely implement this new quirk into the art I'm making, and I love it. I added like these 2 stars in one eyeball, while in the other eyeball I just added like 1 star, giving off this asymmetry. I even implemented the cross-hatching, asymmetry trick and the transition colors on my recent art, which look great. By implementing all the lessons I learned in Yuvatoro's color class and some tips, this is what I created. I love it. You guys tell me how do you like it. And thank you to Colosso for sponsoring this video. I would suggest you guys to check out the classes, as I achieved this in like 3 days with just 1/3 of the class. Depending on the class you choose, you will also get class perks. Sometimes it's the brushes the artist uses, but also the most of the time it's worksheets which you can download and use it as a worksheet to follow along the artist and practice, which is great because you get to practice alongside the artist. Thank you so much for Colosso for sponsoring this video, and don't forget to use the exclusive discount code in the description.